I'm Cadet Second Lieutenant Howe, and I'm part of the Air Force JROTC program here. And I wanted to ask you, what was it like going through the Tuskegee Institute when you joined it during World War II, and was the school difficult, and did you enjoy going through it?
No, when I was at Tuskegee Army, Tuskegee, okay, I met some of the finest fellows, finest people that I knew, okay, all determined to be what they wanted to be, okay. And like I said before, we set our sights on what we wanted to do, no matter the handicap. Even during that period of time when I was there, we had a segregated armed force, okay, segregated, okay. They talked about racism and whatnot in Germany. But the thing is, we were doing the same thing here. Okay? And in many cases, white soldiers didn't have to speak, they have to salute the black officers. Okay? That was the extent of what went on during that period of time. Until President Truman in 1948 integrated the armed forces. Okay? That's what happened. But it came, it happened, we brought about change. Okay? We brought about things that we didn't think would happen, but we fought for it, insisted on it. And people of goodwill who wanted America to be exactly what America says it is and is supposed to be, pursued it. And we got a black president, okay, in my lifetime. And even though I was optimistic, but I never thought it happened in my lifetime. But it happened. It happened when you pursue what you wanted to do, what you wanted to be, no matter what. Okay. Put your energy in it, your studies in it, whatever. Set your sights on it, and you can do it because it's been done in America. Okay. The groundwork is there. Just implement it. Okay? Okay?
Thank you for your service, sir. It's a privilege meeting you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Senior Airman Alexis Wojtovich, and I have a question.
Yes.
What was one of the hardest things you faced during the war?
Pardon me?
What is one of the hardest what is the hardest thing you faced during the war?
Oh, I don't think in terms of the hardest things in the war. I was there, I was in it to win it for this country, etc. I did what I had to do, I pursued what I wanted to do within what limits that we had, etc. And we came out on top. But it got better then. When I came out to service, etc., on Long Island especially, there was so much racism and discrimination in housing. Okay. There were places where you had money or not or whatever, you couldn't buy a house if you were black in certain areas of Long Island. In the country, as far as that's concerned. Racism. Okay? No matter if you had the money or whatever, you couldn't buy a house. And they're looking at that right now on Long Island. They can good look at it. There was an article in Newsweek not too long ago, okay, about racism in housing, etc. So we pursued it. And change is going to come here also. Change is going to come. Just like when Truman integrated armed services, it made it a better America, etc. Change came. Pursue it because it's wrong. It's not America. Okay. My country, tears of thee, sweet land, liberty of thee I sing. Okay. What does it say in the song, Praise in America? What does it say? Listen to it and see if it's true. If it's practice. Okay. See it. And that's the difference. Make America be what America says it is. That's all. Very simple. It's the greatest country in the world. okay? Make it be what it says to be. Okay?
I'd like to thank you for the service and especially taking time to come to the high school to see all of us and speaking out for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Dr. Johnson. I have a great love of our World War II people and Tuskegee Airmen are at the top of overcoming everything that had to be overcome. And I know you knew the history of our World War I veterans before you put your hand up and said, "I'm fighting God for this country." My question is, when you were overcoming all the odds against your success, when you did get your wings, was there an aircraft that you wanted to fly, or did you just want to fly?
Now, I didn't hear that, repeat that.
I'm sorry. When you got your wings as a pilot, I was an infantryman in Vietnam. And
Yeah.
I looked up there and I said, I think I'd rather be up there than in the mud.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the one day it was flying, I got my license and I'm
Yeah.
flying and it was like, yeah, did you have a moment? Well, I'm sure you had a moment.
Okay, when the war ended, okay, I was in fine training, okay. The war ended, and my class was in training, 45 hours, okay. What happened, okay, is they immediately stopped the program, segregation, okay.
Understand.
Tuskegee Army Airfield was a segregated army base, but was trained only black pilots, okay. When it stopped, okay, there were no more black pilots in training because they stopped it,
They didn't need anybody anymore.
okay. And so I was about halfway through the program, okay, when they cut the program out. My class was the next to the last class that went through there. They cut the, they just shut it off. They closed the deal, okay. And and eventually I got out of the service. But the thing is, things didn't change until 1948, when President Truman integrated the armed forces. Okay. And like I said before, it made this a better army, maybe a better everything. Okay. And like I said, I remember seeing on television, okay, recently, a 4-star naval officer, okay, who was a black woman, okay. That's what happened when they integrated the armed forces, when they separated eliminated racism in the armed forces. And when you want to look at the hypocrisy of it all, when they were claiming that the Nazis were so bad, they were racist, etc., and all the other things they were doing the same thing here in America, as far as blacks were concerned, and also women. I mean, when you look at the system, when you look at the unfairness in the system, you got to deal with all of it, okay? You got to deal with the negativity that exists for women, as well as for blacks and other minorities also, okay? Take a look at America and what America says it is. Take a look at America applies that to every American. And that's what makes America great. We're close to it, but not always yet. When I wanted to buy a house, when I came out of service, and I wanted to buy a house in Levittown, I went out there. No way, could I buy a house in Levittown when I got out of service. Okay. So what did I do? I didn't let it stop me. Okay. The house that my mother and father lived in at 7 Races had a big land whatever. So what they did is my mother and father, they cut the house, the land into, and then I had my house. My house was built then. I did it. I got around it in a way. Okay? But that's the way it was in America then. And that's what the papers are looking at now. Okay? Discrimination in housing. Is this America? Is this America? Read the papers now. We got a ways to go. We've come a long way. But we got a ways to go. And we're gonna go there. Okay?
Thank you very much.